As the demons turned to slaughter, Raji tried to reach her brother. He'd been hurt and he was scared, and she knew she must protect him. But in that moment, Raji failed, for the Garasura demons took Golu from her.
Raji, an ancient tale, a truly wonderful and vibrant game. Its artwork is nothing but breathtaking, its colors crisp and clear, even upscaled on my cheap Philips 4K TV, and even better through the use of a capture card while streaming, as you should be able to clearly see here while you learn about two gods that I've never gotten to see in any video games. The movement is very smooth, the walking is, it's obviously not very too difficult, and everything kind of moves as it should, although a little slow at the start.
A child, remember Shiva's words.
It is so much weight to put on the shoulders of a mortal. Is this one strong enough?
Time will tell.
The statues in this game, which you get to see many more later, are incredibly detailed and very, very well decorated. They honestly look sculpted. Another great thing in this story is all of the different weapons that you get to see, which we will get to see much later on. This game's use of blue is very graceful, which is easily my favorite color, especially their use of light blue. The developers of Nottinghead are clearly very talented, and I look forward to seeing what they do in the future.
Her brother and the other children had been seized by the Garasura. I told her that she must be strong. Her journey would be difficult and full of unknowns. I blessed her with the Trishul, my most powerful weapon that Shiva had given to me. This, with Raji's own serenity and strength, would save her brother.
Let me start off by saying Raji is an absolute badass. With her trusty trident and crazy acrobatics, she moves gracefully and quick across the screen. She can clear the screen in only a few dodges. She honestly feels powerful to play, with all of the thunder and stuff that shocks around her and the haptic feedback on the Nintendo Switch. And while I'm sure any sort of vibration that you will be able to feel will feel very awesome, makes you feel powerful. Like all of your hits are actually impactful. Like all of the power that is given to you by the gods is actually something that is impressive. The bow. The bow is honestly my least favorite weapon, and it is also the least impressive to use. I do not mean to hurt the feelings of the people who really liked it, but I did not like it. After I got the bow, I almost immediately switched back to Trishul. I really love Trishul. I mean, that shocking spear was fast, it was fun to move with. When you actually got this skills to correctly work, it would chain off of the enemies, and it would also a chain from the top. It was a very fun and quick way to fight, where the bow is you kind of stand back, hit, and dodge. Now this is how you showcase a weapon. AAA titles, take note, because this is how you do epic. The chilling air, the badass guitar, the slow opening of the walls like it's a massive treasure chest with the weapon inside. This is a good weapon. Enjoy the lore and the music as well.
I'm Matsya, the horned fish, who rescued Manu from the flood and led him to a place of safety. I'm Kurma, the great tortoise, bearing the weight of the mountain on my back. I'm Varaha, the bull, who battled Hiranyaksha for 1,000 years and dragged the earth back from the cosmic ocean. I'm Buddha Siddhartha, the awakened one, the sage and the teacher. I'm Rama, exiled prince, who rescued Sita from the demon Ravana and returned home in glory. I'm Krishna, the herder, the most compassionate, who steered Arjuna's chariot and guided his thoughts. I'm Kalki, rider with a sword of flame, who destroys the evil and ends the cycle of darkness. I'm Narasimha, with a man's body but a lion's claws and head, great protector against evil. I'm Vamana, the dwarf who bestrode both earth and heaven. I'm Parashurama, the valorous great warrior who created the western lands with a throw of my axe.
Thank you for your many blessings, Lord Vishnu. I will use these in your name. Guide me, please, my Lord, for I do not know why I am here.
Child, save Mayura, and it will save you.
Now, there is one other weapon, but due to the fact that I don't want to do any spoilers or anything like that, I'm going to let you guys who decide to play it go ahead and check it out. You use it to fight the last boss, and I don't think I'll show any images of that. I will, however, show the first boss.
Who dares to name me? I will end you, mortal. You have utter attention,
The first boss, Rangda, I think that's pronounced. If I'm not pronouncing any of these right, you can always make fun of me in the comments. She's honestly kind of tough at first, but you will overcome it over time, or if you're really good at video games, you'll probably just get it your first try. I died a few times, and I'm not exactly like the best at video games, so I don't speedrun or anything. But once I figured it out, it was actually really easy, and I did it without getting hit once. And really, you just need to make sure you use the shield, and if you can save some of your charge attacks for her last hand, when she does the big planes, Well, she won't actually do them. And as you can see, when she gets to her second hand,
I will bring you down.
I avoid all of that. I don't know if I get like good phases or something like that. Maybe it's RNG. I'm not really sure. But enjoy the fight.
Only for one. Mortal. You dare defy thunder! I will use your entrails as a banner. And I shall do so again.
No one else will be your food.
How can this be?
And she has triumphed. You said that it would be so, Durga. And yet, so many souls have been lost to Rangda's greed.
It is a great victory, but Rangda was never a clever creature. Now Raji must face the schemer behind Rangda. How will she fare against Mahabalasura, who holds her brother's life in his palm?
This statue is just so awesome. When I first saw it, I was blown away by the grandeur of it. It was massive. The color was perfect. This is one of my favorite kind of statues. The way that they did this was very epic, and I definitely wanted to put this in the video just because. When you get the enemy down to low health, a little A button will appear above them. And if you can execute this command, you will get health as well as a kill command. Health is indicated by those purple little orbs that just floated towards me. The yellow orbs, which you get from these statues right here, give you an ultimate attack. The ultimate attack pauses time, kind of makes you invulnerable, and does a very big AoE blast like this. Very beautiful, very colorful, very awesome. Leveling up is done by using these glowing white orbs that come and attack you. They obviously don't attack you, but they give you a skill, and that skill is used in the menu. And in that menu, you can scroll between the 3 weapons and the 3 elements and the 3 different sub-skills that exist within each of those. Now, one ability point can occur with 1 element and 1 sub-attack, but it occurs for all 3 of the weapons. So really, you want to pick an element and stick with it unless you want to pause on the fly. The puzzles in this game are pretty simplistic. You can generally just follow like the picture like so, and if you start from the top and move your way down, you can generally figure it out pretty easily. So obviously the boy with the turban, the orange turban, I just need to match the orange one with the orange one, and easy peasy lemon squeezy. He's obviously wearing a white thing, and so it'll fit just like that. Another one of the common puzzles are these tree ones, and all you really gotta do is just kind of move them with the L and R buttons until these statues start to come up. And you can really see it, and if you just kind of ease off the button, the tree will just automatically fall. So the puzzle, not very difficult. One of the cog ones was, which you'll get to see later, wasn't too bad either, but they're all pretty basic puzzles. It seems like the fighting in this game is really where it gets difficult. So all in all, I would say that this is an amazing game. Easily worth the pickup. If you don't want to pick it up on the Nintendo Switch, it is coming out for everything. So it's going to come out on Steam. It's going to come out on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. So if you don't want to pick it up on the Switch, I would definitely recommend it on the other systems. It was very fun and just like an amazing game. I'm sure it'll probably be best on the computer since games are usually better on the computer. But I mean, if you want to pick it up now, I definitely would recommend it. You can definitely tell it's like God of War. Like Raji, she's just like a girl God of War. I mean, a lot less angry, albeit, but very, very badass. And I mean, it's very hard too with like the combat and stuff. So it's, Dark Souls-ish. It definitely has a lot of influence from other games, and it's definitely an amazing game and a good pickup. Alright, so this was my first time ever editing a video, ever really recording. I'm pretty new to the whole thing. I just sort of do it for fun, so feel free to leave a comment giving me an old troll or critique if you have any pointers or anything like that. And if you'd like to come and hang out with me and make fun of me, play video games, and die, you can come watch me at DashTheBird at twitchtv.com. Hope you guys have a good day, and hopefully you found the video entertaining.